Guys and girls, Sean Lonkard here. I wanted to speak from the heart on a certain topic, and that topic is aliens. I'm sure a lot of you have heard that the government is finally unveiling the classified documents regarding UAPs, which are now the new term for UFOs. And here's one thing that struck me. There was a congressman that invited some pastors to a private meeting. And during this private meeting, this governor was telling the pastors that the narrative that is about to come, you are not ready for. And the narrative is this. Apparently, the aliens have told us, I would imagine those in the know, or maybe the president even, I don't know. But they're being told by these aliens that they created us, that the Bible was written to basically control us, to keep us in order, that Jesus Christ was not who he said he was, and that God does not exist. And the aliens have basically said, talk to the churches because the Christians are going to call us demons. And that's going to get in the way. So you see, there is this, God talked about in the end times that even the most elect will be deceived. And I truly believe that this great deception is part of this alien disclosure. I really do. I think if you look at the message the aliens are sending, that they created us, there is no God, Jesus was not who he said he was, and they wrote the Bible. Guys, there is coming a moment, and I believe that moment will be this year or sometime in the year 2027, when this full alien disclosure will be brought about. I believe that the new Steven Spielberg movie, Day of Disclosure, I believe that he was approached by those in the know and asked him to write this. Now, Steven Spielberg himself has said about 80-something% of the movie is based on reality. And with them releasing the first batch of files and then the second batch of files at Department of War/UFO, you guys can check it out for yourself. And they're going to continue releasing these files, and then the movie comes out. They are preparing us for these beings. I will tell you this. What you are seeing in the skies, these UFOs, they are not beings from other planets traveling here in spaceships. I believe they are fallen angels, and that is their advanced technology. And they are doing hybridization, where they've abducted human beings. They have taken the DNA to create offsprings. I mean, what does that remind you of, guys? It reminds you of when the fallen angels came down here on Earth and they looked at the daughters of man and found them to be beautiful. So they took them in for wives and made children with them, who later became the Nephilim, the giants, who went berserk, basically, and brought chaos and destruction to the earth, to the point where God had to flood the earth to rid of them, to get rid of these Nephilim beings. It does say in the Bible that in the end times, it'll be like the days of Noah. There you go, right there. Guys, listen. This is very important. Very important. You have got to stay rooted in your faith for what is coming. And it might come down to where you may lose your life if you choose Jesus over these alien beings. Now, I can't prove this or anything, but I feel that the Antichrist will be either a hybrid or an ET. I'm not sure. Maybe it's human. I don't know. But I think the mark of the beast is going to come from these so-called alien beings. And I believe that they're going to really try to wash Christianity out the door. And think about this too, guys. Here's another good example. Why is it that Christianity is the only religion that's getting warnings by these ETs? It's because Christianity is the only true, real religion. You have got to stay rooted in your faith for what is coming, and do not be deceived by these alien beings being our saviors, creators, or that they're going to advance us, all that New Age stuff about consciousness and stuff like that. I mean it, guys. Now is the time to put on your full armor of God. Now is the time, because the season is at hand. And I believe this is my purpose as a watchman, is to bring as many people back to Christ, or even bring them to Christ for the first time, before it's too late. The age of the church is concluding. And what that means is it's the period of grace. It's the period where you could be forgiven. And I believe that's coming to an end. And very, very soon. I think by the year 2027, things are going to be a lot different here on this planet. And my question to you is, if these alien beings truly come down here, saying that they created us, all that stuff that I mentioned earlier, and it comes down to your life or worship these beings, what are you going to do? Because those that take the mark, there is no coming back. You can't repent after that if you take the mark. I'm serious, guys. Your soul is literally on the line. But I'm going to cut it there, guys. I do go live on my TikTok, which is, I go by a different name there, which is Michael Leonard. It's Michael Leonard 183. That is my name on there. Or actually, it's Michael Leonard _ 183. And that's MICHAEL, and then it's LEONARD 183, but an underscore before the 183. I'm actually going live on TikTok tonight to talk about this very subject. But I'm new here doing this. I feel that God has spoken to me to create this channel to reach you guys. So please, if you're interested in this stuff, give me a subscription, guys. It's free. Like the video, because when you do that, it tells YouTube you like my material, and it'll put it out there to more people. And shoot me a comment. The algorithm loves engagement. And even more so, I love to read your comments. And I will respond to every single comment. But that is all for now, guys. I love you all. This is Sean Lonkert signing off.